What's going on, guys? Seth and Chevy here doing a TLG Reacts for Summer Game Fest 2025. Yes, we are 2 days late. It's been a very busy week for us, but we are playing catch up. We're going to be watching this. We're also going to be watching the Xbox event that just happened today, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, both of these are like 2 hours long as well, so it's going to be a long sit for us, but we got to watch these. I've been wanting to watch them, just haven't had time. So here we are. I've only had 2 things spoiled for me on this, surprisingly, in the 2 days we haven't watched this. The one big one that everybody already knows already because it's in the title. Maybe I don't want to spoil it for you. Maybe if you're, I don't know, Resident Evil. That got spoiled for me. It's right here in the title, so it would have got spoiled anyway. I haven't watched it yet. I'm very excited to see it. I love Resident Evil, but I do know it is revealed here, and I assume it'll be the big reveal at the end, but we'll find out. But yeah, really excited to watch this. Really ready to jump into it. We got 2 hours we have to watch through. Hopefully it goes quick. That'll be a good presentation. If not, I'll be sitting here checking my watch. How you doing, Chevy? And did you get anything spoiled for you? And how you feeling about watching this?
Doing good. Got our first really warm day of the year, and it's creeping in a little bit, but not too bad.
Spicy out.
And yeah, I also had 2 things spoiled for me. One of them was also Resident Evil. Fortunately for me, I'm not a Resident Evil player, so it wasn't a big deal for me. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's a pretty big one. And then another one that for some reason I can't remember right now. So
it's good. You don't have to name it.
Kind of funny. And then, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this because, this is kind of that time of the year where we get to see announcements and gameplay of games we've been anticipating and hopefully things to anticipate going forward. So
yeah, key 3. All right, well, let's just jump into this. We got 2 hours. So this is Summer Game Fest 2025, and 3, 2, 1, and go.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
I wonder if this will have any Muppets.
That's the theme here.
Oh, yeah.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements. Gotta have some.
I know one.
Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co.
That is kind of all over the place.
Yeah,
lots of great
respectable games.
Now, the list includes beloved franchises
Civilization is on there.
sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game.
I own that, and I haven't played it.
Of just 10 people
I've seen so many clips of that game.
In fact, I have all these games except for Inzoi, Civ, and I haven't bought Night Rain yet because we don't have a third person.
That these indie creations stand
I've
side
almost
by
gotten Inzoi a
side
couple
with
times,
heavyweights
but
like Monster
I heard
Hunter
it's fucking
Wilds and the
soulless.
Oblivion remake.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations.
Our
at the end
game of the
year.
month
We're not there
for
yet,
this
but
month,
it is a
so make sure to
monumental
play it. Come back at the end of the month, we'll be
achievement,
reviewing
earning
it.
the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system.
True.
And that's something to celebrate. But
They also
With
showed
more
that,
than
like, you know, for
18,000
the second
games
time in 2
released
years
on
now,
Steam just last year, more than
turn-based
double from
is
2020.
totally fine to do.
Sorry, what?
I said they also showed that for the second time now in like the last like 2 to 3 years, that turn-based is completely fine to do and be successful.
Yeah.
Your system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look
And Unreal's
at our
helping kill
first new
AAA, huh?
game announcement.
Just like when 2008 happened, a bunch of indie games came out. The first indie boom, you're going to see it again.
You think you're the Harbinger.
Oh, is it a sequel?
Might be.
What is this game called? Maybe I think of a different name. This looks like it.
Some real gross fucking enemies.
They know naught of your nature.
What is that fucking called?
You're a weapon, child.
This looks way better than the first game.
Ooh. Those are brutal.
It's not. What the fuck is this?
We have guns now. Alright. Ew.
I thought this was a sequel to Mortal Shell. It looks like it. It looks like Mortal Shell to me, but also a lot of these Souls-likes look alike, so.
You're no god. But neither are they.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
okay.
Yeah.
They just really upped the fucking ante, apparently, because when they pulled the gun out, I was like, maybe I'm wrong.
Those monster designs were wild.
Yeah. Also, like the brutal finishers.
Does that look great? Well, we got
It
lots
seems like they're
more to
definitely trying to
come, but
differentiate
right
themselves
now,
from other games
the
with those
end,
two things.
The Nexus
Yeah.
War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
I got a bad feeling about this.
If you'd showed me footage from the original Fortnite to this, I would not believe you.
Before the Battle Royale came out?
Yeah.
Like, fucking what even is Fortnite? Like,
Yeah.
it's just the metaverse.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he always shows up at the end
Game
of the
Awards,
year.
yeah. I'm not gonna have time to replay the first one.
Yeah, me neither.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、コロナを体験したと思うので、
Everyone experienced
コロ
the
ナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want
Interpreter is
everyone you to
snappy.
think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a
Make
look
that
at
your
this.
game of the month.
あの
Need time to play this shit.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please.
Kind of crazy to assume you could.
So you are Nioh,
True.
Lana. What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for today.
Okay. Thanks.
Nioh.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
They got the worms.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
So much mystery. Well, that was a
Only mystery.
clip from the game.
What the fuck's even
we saw
going on,
the first
bro?
glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy. Mr.
あのDS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character.
ニールとルーシー。
Nioh and
で、
Lucy.
ちょっと詳しくは言えません
I
けど、
can't really say because there will be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が2
You
人ある。
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって、
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
たけ
time
ど
on
マッツさん
DS1,
がやって
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Mats.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で、
by story, you
2では
know,
出せ
he
ない
will not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But this
マッツさんの代わり
time,
というか
Nioh
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します
did for DS2
で
this
クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very popular
クリフを超えるような
but I think we have to kind of like top that character. So Luca Marinetti was a great actor, and I think it was great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character, Nioh, too. Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers. You know,
That's crazy.
That's
I know.
what I brought today.
That's
But
so
there
soon.
is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to
hope
learn
it
more
runs
about
okay
the
on
game.
my
Actually,
PC.
this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into
Wait,
the DS2
is it coming on
live game
PC?
premiere, where Hideo
Or
will
is it
be
coming on
joined by
PS5
many
only for
members of
now?
the cast. Will be sharing
I
a
don't
new
know.
demo of the game, live gameplay demo,
I gotta look that
alongside
up.
Elle Fanning and Troy Baker. And
I'll be
there
fine either way I
hosting
can play it, but
And
I
let's
forgot
just
if they're
say this is not the
releasing it
last
later or
that
not.
we've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうのを
Yes,
出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見に
Nioh.
来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
And he comes off snappy because he's saying what he's saying as he's saying it, as opposed to before the other dude that we saw would just let him talk forever, and then he went down paragraphs
Well,
and
even
shit.
when, if you watched him too, when Keeley was talking, you could see him translating that too. The guy's
Yeah.
really good.
Sure, it just was done differently too because the last time that dude was like taking on way more. We
Yeah.
had made jokes that he needed to write down fucking
Yeah.
notes and shit.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Weird.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Okay.
Well, obviously, you're participating in large battles.
I'm just curious if it's like a third-person action game or a strategy game or a little bit of both.
Right, right.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest
Oh, I
characters
saw some of
being
this.
revealed here at
Not me.
SGF for the first time.
I don't know what that one is. Oh, that one. These are far too deep into the Sonic verse for me. I'll say they're just gonna throw Sega characters into this game.
You might as well.
Yeah.
No one's taking this serious, so that's cool. Looking cool, Joker.
Edgy car.
Yeah. Fucking too edgy. I mean, it looks decent.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
Looks like a decent kart racer.
Unless it just plays like crap. I can't imagine it being bad. So.
Yeah.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Yeah, you stand
Thank
over
you,
there.
Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So
not so subtle there,
you
buddy.
can race against
Fuck it, dude. They should. They should
across all of the
throw
platforms.
jabs.
Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
What?
Minecraft course.
That's fucking. That's weird.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want.
That's all you get.
Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey
This is the
across a
spoiled
dark
one.
fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Anime game?
Time. For some,
That's crazy.
it heals.
That's kind of cool looking. Code
For
Vein?
others,
Yeah.
it wounds.
You getting a second one? Mm-hmm. Cool.
For our world,
First one's not perfect, but it's fun.
only oblivion.
For sure. And it's co-op. So.
Yeah.
Our hopes lost long ago.
As soon as I saw the mask, I felt like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah.
But mask is
But
pretty
you
identifying.
have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In
This
this
is a
time,
course in Sonic Racing.
Yep.
With that portal.
or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Do you get a vehicle?
Looks like it. New toys.
I like all the gold. Sick. Yeah, I'll play that. I didn't think we'd get a sequel to that.
I don't either. Like, I knew people played it, but it didn't, like,
Yeah.
really get the attention a lot of other games did.
Looks pretty cool, whatever this is.
Yeah, it's definitely warrior style.
Yeah. It's like I mean, obviously it's darker, but I like the art style. And
no, it looks great.
Top-down shooters like this I like. Yeah, definitely something I would want to play.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of Rubber Hose
Hopefully I remember to
animation
play it.
with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's
Tom Hardy.
rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys. Fake
If a game looks like a cartoon, it's hard to make.
Those who do anything
Yeah.
to save it.
I fucking love how this game looks.
They won't even know what hit them.
Ah.
Here we go.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now
another
comes the
one.
announcement of another
Endless
ambitious project
roles.
from this independent
Sure,
Australian
that
developer.
guy's queued
We've been
up
talking
for
to
the
them
next
for a while
10
about
years,
this
man.
project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
No. It's pretty vague.
Ah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the shield had the House Stark logo on it.
They're really trying to push some video games out for this brand.
But this is not the game you know. This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies. Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Yeah, but like, where's the game?
Yeah, gameplay. I need to. It was a well done cinematic, way better than I was expecting, but without knowing what the fuck it looks like.
All right, now it is time for the global
Can't
reveal
really hype.
of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
It's every game.
The
One
great
fish.
Sholkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe.
That's a cool
So
look.
why do we deny other intelligent beings? It
How do I know the name
If they
Munfish?
were out there, they would have visited Earth.
What the fuck is that? Is this a sequel to Atomic Heart?
Maybe they will visit us.
Play that.
But time has not come yet.
I just don't know who else would make a game that looks this good.
Yeah.
Like most people aren't making first-person shooters that look like as good as this game. There's plenty of them, but they have a specific style. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, instantly I was like, man, I like the way this game looks.
Yeah. Just like super clean. I never beat the first one.
I bought it, never touched it. I need to.
It's fucking neat.
Yeah.
This
Why are we
looks
doing this music?
Even crazier. Oh shit, you can glide around and shit. Boy, they're going crazy with this one.
Yeah. Dang.
This looks pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
Well, that's probably a spoiler of some kind. I need to go play the first one and beat it.
It's so clean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The first game's fucking gorgeous, and this is even better looking. Right in the ass. I absolutely love the imagination.
Yeah,
it's like there's so much going on that's like so thoughtful in the design.
Atomic Heart 2 is an active
Yeah, that was a
development at Munfish
gorgeous trailer.
on Unreal
Yeah.
Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro futuristic world on a global scale, and this
A
time
spiritual
there's a greater
successor to-
emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
How's it a spiritual successor to the first game?
Maybe it's not connected.
Yeah, that'd be
Is it
crazy.
recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
True. That is
I
in
can
the sky.
still barely believe it myself.
These guys do a lot of drugs.
I
When
fucking
it
love
showed
it.
up, I was in the
Do
lab.
more.
I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
That's fucking cool.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it?
Look at those
What if the cube didn't
little
appear,
jaw arms.
but
Those are
revealed
gross.
itself? What if it was always there and we've only just
This isn't a
started
battle
to see
royale
it?
game, is it? Or an extraction shooter.
I'll play that. This looks fucking cool.
Man, they just make games that drip with style, man.
This looks so fucking cool. What is this? It's simple enough. Dang, dude.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving.
It's like almost
All
like a
right, let's
Rubik's
jump into
Cube
the
or something.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion
That
universe.
looked fucking
The new
dope.
retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far only 7 have been revealed.
What's the thing with the
Well,
last game? I don't know what he's
now it's
talking
time
about
to
right now. He said it was an MMO.
Yeah, so it's like a Destiny style game.
What the fuck?
You got the comic book vibe going. One of these games.
Yeah, that's cool. I like these kind of games.
Honestly, so far the Marvel announcements have been actually pretty cool lately.
Yeah, I don't know what meeting they had, but they're like, hey, we need to get those people who say they don't want to play Marvel games to want to play our games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally something I'll play.
I love like the old Wolverine.
Yeah.
This isn't hell. Or my world. What is this place? Also.
Man, the animations are fucking good.
They're so good, yeah.
Which it's like not even surprising because Capcom, everything they do now is just high fucking quality. And by now I mean like the last like 10 years.
Oh, that was a cool effect. Love that.
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle.
Damn, you're parrying that big ass thing?
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs for a jewel.
Bro.
Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Yeah, that looks fucking cool.
Yeah, that was smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I wasn't the biggest Onimusha fan back in the day.
Look at Onimusha, Way of
So I don't
the
know if
Sword,
that
which we
is
announced
like
back
a
in December
callback.
at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears.
Gamescom.
You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years.
True.
As a team at
fucking loves 'em.
String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Okay.
What is he talking about?
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
I can't take it seriously.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die!
Atta boy. Atta boy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
Is it Punch Out?
Fucking looks like it.
I'm not convinced this is real.
Yeah, does that does it look like that?
I think so. They said that was all in Unreal.
That's wild. I'm kind of interested in that.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
Okay.
An ancient white
Just game after
castle
game,
deep
dude.
in the
Good lord.
mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth...
Another social deduction game?
I'll say what's his clue.
Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer N is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so
They're not
much
being very
more
stealthy
to this
about that.
game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the
So Dead by
paths to
Daylight
victory
meets
are clear.
social deduction
You would do
games.
well to remember,
Meets
deceit
third-person
and
shooter.
deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation.
Square
awaits.
Enix. Looks interesting.
That was Killer
I'm
in
not
a
my style of game,
24-player
but yeah.
It's a game I'll play.
from Square Enix, where you
Looks like something I would
compete in
watch.
a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Stranding.
I was gonna say real quick for anybody because I haven't seen this trailer, but I know the whole controversy because I'm in the Arc Raiders and the finals Reddits. I know that this didn't get shadow dropped, like people made up out of thin air was going to happen, and then they're pissed, and now they're off downvoting the finals on Steam and basically saying Embark should fail and Arc Raiders is going to fail. Anybody who's doing that shit needs to fucking chill out and go fucking touch grass.
And the long-awaited launch
Just putting that
date
out there
coming
because I'm so
later
sick
this
of
year.
hearing about it.
From
Like
Embark
fucking the game's
Studios,
not
here's the
coming
world
out
premiere of the release date
when you
trailer
thought it was.
for
They never
Arc
said it
Raiders.
was. Fucking you literally made that up. And now the game I play, people are fucking attacking.
So not actual protest, just fit throwing.
I mean, they're protesting by downvoting the finals,
Sure.
and people in the finals community are now trying to upvote, or not upvote, but fucking like give positive reviews and shit for the finals, trying to combat it. And it's like so fucking stupid. I don't know how you can be excited for a game, and then when they say it's not going to come out the day you made up is going to come out, you're going to try and punish them.
Yeah,
it's fucking ridiculous.
Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
That being said, I am excited to play this when it comes out.
Digging the synth.
Yeah, that's what people are pissed about. That's coming out October.
Fucking boo-hoo.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access.
I'm not going to buy it
Here
the
is
early
a brand
access,
new look.
but I was seeing if it was out yet or not.
Pretty soon. Level Anthem right now. Pretty sure it's 10 cents.
Oh, fuck, probably.
I only think that because they also publish Nikkei and a bunch of other stuff. But
So far, I've been hearing good things about this, though. The only thing I've heard negative about it was from Asmongold. But
he was treating it as if it was an MMO.
Yeah.
I know it has MMO qualities to it, but
yeah, he was just complaining that it's like other survival games like this. I'm just like, yeah. That's what I expect. And then a lot of people I saw in the comments were like, you need to play it more. Like, you haven't even gotten to where it gets interesting.
I mean, that's virtually every game that guy plays.
Yeah.
I did see a pretty funny clip, though, of a bug happening where the sandworm was swimming in the sky.
Oh, yep, I saw it too. Yeah. Game just came out, so kind of expect shit like that to, not that, but some kind of bug to happen.
Yeah, all survival games are janky
usually.
usually.
Yep. Any big open sandboxes, I expect something to happen. Rockstar can't release a game without them either, so.
It's like 2 days, dude.
Yep.
I ain't got time for it.
I want to play it. I also want to play more Icarus.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to further advance. 'Twas all for naught. Some say time stops for no one.
So it's like a Souls-like
Not a man, nor God,
boss run game?
nor dead.
Except you're a demigod, it seems like.
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds. You need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
I don't like how, playtest.
It's so Korean?
Yeah. I don't like how gray that game was. Like, super, like, the environments are cool looking, but, like, just the color palette was just so fucking gray. But otherwise, I think it looked kind of cool. So
It looked like another co-op game, too, which
Yeah.
would be pretty incentivizing. So
yeah.
Hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
Fucking.
Whatever's coming next.
Oh, I was gonna say, is this an MMO or is it like
I will never forget my
one of those games you play?
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to
Wuthering?
me.
Probably. Looks like one of those games.
pretty sure it is. I barely played the game, so.
So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory. I never doubted that you would end up here.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance.
PS Plus game.
I know all your secrets.
It's kind of got like a on paper like look almost.
Looks alright.
That's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Someone saw fucking haze light getting all this attention. They're like, we're gonna make a It Takes Two.
All right, yeah.
Just fine. Fucking get in there and make something crazy.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
I'll wait to hear what people say about it, but I would be down to play something like that.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
I hope this is good.
Not actually. Okay.
An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Apparently with this one, it's going to be a linear game as opposed to the last games that were all open world.
The first and second were pretty linear, right?
Well, they're linear in their storytelling, but they're still in an open city.
My beautiful daughter.
Yeah, I didn't really feel that open, but yeah, I get
You can drive anywhere, and this is supposed to be actually linear.
Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative.
Appreciated about them is that I could actually focus on going through them.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business. Miss family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Looks cool.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Everybody's trying to get on this now, huh?
Dude, if we do that friend pass thing though, like literally no complaints, everyone can do that. Like,
sure.
I love that you can just invite your friend to play a game with you.
Well, especially if you make the hard choice that it's a two-player game without an NPC. You need to be able to allow people to play it.
Yeah. Oh, this looks kind of neat, actually.
Yeah.
Got some crazy lighting for a Lego game.
Yeah, so it's running at 30 frames per second. Otherwise, I don't know why the hell it would be running like this. But the lighting is good, for sure. Looks cool.
Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah. It's just weird because I normally see Lego when it comes to video games, and I go, eh.
I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny.
You are in Nickelodeon colors right now.
I don't know what that voice was.
I think it's supposed to be the squirrel from SpongeBob.
A great
evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
Unless she's SpongeBob, I don't know.
No, she's definitely. I mean, maybe she plays
Almost 2 years
SpongeBob
since
now,
players
but
first stepped into the
I
role of
don't think
Geppetto's
that's
puppet to
what she's
save the
talking
city
about.
of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Liza P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Liza P that transports players back in time with new characters,
Still need to play that
environments, and,
game.
of course, imposing enemies and
DLC
bosses.
expansion. Why
Here's
is
the
it just an
exclusive
expansion
new
then?
look.
Why are you calling it a DLC?
Yeah, it's technically a DLC.
Yeah, just seems redundant.
Yeah.
Yeah, people love this game.
Yeah, I mean, it always looks cool. There's just nothing about it whenever I look at it that really screams like, you know, this is a super unique experience, which is fine. I like Souls-likes, but the way people talk about this game, I'm like, I probably just need to play it.
Yeah.
Because there's something happening in the gameplay that it's not translating when people talk about it. This does look cool, though.
It's about that.
Oh. That's cool.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
So, anime spooky?
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of egg. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready. There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I'm sure I'll hear about it if it's good.
Yeah, for sure. Gonna go on Steam and all of a sudden it's just gonna be like overwhelmingly positive, and you're like, oh,
All
I
right,
guess we'll try.
NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Nioh, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
They got here Blade and Soul.
I don't know, that's just a sporting game.
Yeah, I haven't heard about it in years. I don't know what Nioh is. Not interested. What are you shooting tigers for? Absolute psychopath. Oh yeah, I had no idea.
The end of season 1. So.
Oh. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Or season 2? It doesn't matter. The big daddy. I think that's also a newer gotcha game that just came out. See it all over the PlayStation advertising. Some Deadly Sins. This can be like a proper game because it'd be a cool way to actually go through the story since the anime just got worse and worse.
Is available today.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN. It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongilsta Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
I don't even know what that game is.
We find a way.
We altered the course of nature. Unleashed genetic
They make another
power
of the Jurassic
across
Park
continents.
games.
Barely
Now
played the second one.
it
We can't
is
make a
up
third
to
one yet.
us to nurture what we have set free.
Apparently those games do fine. I don't know if that's what this is, but I assume it is just by looking at this.
Yeah.
But apparently they do fine if they're making fucking 3 of them.
Well, to help life find a way.
Don't try and portray fucking baby T-Rexes like they're all little buddies.
Yep. Dude, come on.
Ooh.
if you like park builders, these games are great.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
I thought it was the same person. It's like you changed your outfit.
10 years ago, we
Changed
broke
everything
new
about
ground
yourself?
with our first game, Shovel
That's how much I was
Knight.
paying attention to the first person.
Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
I don't know what they made before.
Dang, how old school.
Yeah, it's like fucking Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's just a Game Boy, but it has color, so I guess Game Boy Color.
It's a lot of colors for NES as well, but it's definitely closest. Kind of similar aesthetic as like Loop Hero.
Yeah.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone.
So, of course, fucking Kyle Bossman comes out like that.
Let's see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, wait.
Gross. We don't need to hear
All
that.
right, let's take a look.
Oh, it's dead bullshit.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Yeah, not for me.
Only on Meta. Huh?
It's fine, they can have it.
Guess they don't get to play it.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Definitely a good looking game.
Vehicles, that's cool.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Looks cool. Right around the corner.
Say 2 months.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
I think they said this one's supposed to be just only single player, which kind of sucks, but
there's the big news.
Looks fun, so
yeah,
definitely
August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right, this next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era,
another game with that
everything's about
frame
to
shit.
change.
Yeah.
It's time to
That's
look
like
back
that's like
on
the
your
thing right
greatest
now.
hits.
There's so much about this I just don't care about.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a
I like
night.
2 of those.
And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing
It looks alright.
but the hits.
Hopefully it just comes out on PlayStation Plus.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
And the game doesn't even look like that stylistically.
And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
Well,
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready.
I suppose it's Hades.
Everyone,
Kind of
are
looks
you
like
with me?
a similar thing.
We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships
That
await.
fish fucking bothers me.
He a big boy.
We fight for a future
I assume he.
filled with hope. Towa and the guardians of the sacred tree.
I didn't get much from that.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Towa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over.
You can barely hear him. So, Sifu style game?
Looks like it.
They said a single developer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
From India.
It's amazing how quickly my brain recalibrated because I was looking at some of the animations. I'm like, it could be a little better. And then I remember they said single developer. I'm like, nah, actually, that's impressive. Like it's
right.
It just completely changes the landscape.
Well, your expectations change.
Yeah, I'm like one person did that. Okay, that's really good. Actually, looks kind of fun.
Yeah, kind of get that like old boy.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Yeah.
Stroke there for a second.
Sifu had a similar feel to that.
Yeah.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now
True.
it's time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If
That
you're
makes
like
sense.
Me, you've
Same
been
people.
waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
The dorkiest gangs ever.
True. Bunch of fucking nerds.
Come on.
Is this Scott Pilgrim?
Looks like it. Yep.
Are they making another one? There's already a Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up.
You liked the first one, didn't you?
Yeah, it was awesome. Could be cool.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Oh, that's right on the name.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer.
I'll say what she's the big
So
lady.
enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
Oh, yeah, the Capcom sale's happening on Steam right now.
And make your decision.
That makes sense.
wisely.
It's quite the ad for a sale.
True.
This game got a update recently that adds a lot of physics.
was actually impressive.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
What?
That's definitely the question.
Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
What the hell are we doing?
On something that's simply harder. Scum.
I forgot about Scum. Do people still play Scum?
Your hard just got harder.
Well, it's out soon.
Okay. One of the lead dudes on this left, like a couple weeks out from it coming out. I think it comes out soon. Which is not a good sign. Every time that happens, a game doesn't do well.
First, I thought it was just voices in my head.
It just said IO. It's not. This is that fucking open world game from some guy who used to work at Rockstar.
Gotcha.
I'll say this game looks generic as shit.
Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Man, how to be a
Diaz,
game marketing department.
you were a good
Find
soldier.
old song and remix it.
No, this song's already been used a bunch of times too by other people too. It's just fucking cliche.
It's just part of your future. Of course, when you're learning to market games, to collect or pick a song from a collection and remix it.
Yeah, that would be tough for me because I love to edit visuals with music and shit, but like it would be so hard for me to want to just use the same like fucking 10, 20 fucking songs in every trailer.
Yeah.
But you also have to pick a song
Hi
that
everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak,
the average
CEO
person's gonna
of Onion
recognize
Interactive.
because they go, "Oh, I know the song."
We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen. Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable,
So
and ruthless.
Element, I never watched it.
And let's just say this
Casino
time
Royale?
he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
I think it was the first of Daniel Craig Bonds.
If I did see it, but I don't remember it.
So,
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have
that's cool. They
very
brought
different
him
sales
in to do the
skills,
voice acting
and
for
the
that
mission
character
will be
because they could have
handled in very different
paid
ways.
anybody.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
He's not going to beat me in poker. He's
expect it to
going
be
to
him.
figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing.
that's cool.
All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks
doing,
for
like,
joining us
cross-promotional
for
stuff.
Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
so
us.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300
Yeah, we just
minifigures,
make
and
Lego
over
everything, huh?
700
I
trillion
mean, you've already
minifigure
scanned and
combinations.
programmed all these Lego pieces. Might as well use them.
Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for Lego Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden
Literally a board game one.
But will
Okay.
you be helped by friendly krakens?
or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini games, Ted? We've got more
So
of
it's
them
Mario
than you
Party.
can count.
More than 10?
Legally
It's
distinct
actually more
Mario
like
Party.
60.
That's cool.
Whoa, that's a lot.
I would play that.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in Lego Party!
Mario Party. Lego Party.
Whoa, that is
I ain't trying.
tasty.
Oh yeah,
All right,
Wildgate.
next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Major, reactor overload.
Oh yeah, I remember. This one had like some neat effects, but that was about it.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see how this is received, because it looks neat, but doesn't look... This doesn't look like it's going to be like the next big game. And that's the kind of the thing that sucks about making multiplayer games, is if you don't make the next big multiplayer game, people will go play the games they're already playing or find the new next big game.
Right.
So some of these games like die within like a year.
This'll be good.
The thing I'm worried about with that game is it seems like it's concept first, gameplay second. So like the concept is neat, but then you look at the gameplay, it's like
to reveal to you
pretty
the
simple.
next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient...
We played Nobody Saves the World, right? On PlayStation Plus?
Pretty sure.
It's the one where you like turn into horses and stuff.
Those who ate of the fruit
Had that multiplayer that didn't work right.
and passed their knowledge to future
I
generations.
can't. I mean, I know what you're talking about. I just don't. The name isn't doing anything for me.
He just plays like that nobody guy, just like a simplistic cartoon character, and then you as you play.
Powers.
No, you like turn into like a knight, or you turn into a horse, or you turn into a rogue rat.
Yeah, I think so.
It had multiplayer. I mean, you played, but it had like latency, so like we weren't seeing the same shit.
Yeah, I mean, I remember everything about the game you're saying except for the title. So,
Yeah.
assuming that is correct, then yes.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Looks alright.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new
Cool.
team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Sounds cool. Hopefully it's cool.
So good physics if that was a game.
Yeah. Is Munfish Powerhouse like the engine?
I think it's just the publisher.
Oh, okay. It was Unreal. So this looks pretty good.
Pretty sure they said Unreal.
Okay. That would make sense. Yep, definitely looks like a game I'd play. It's giving me fucking Condemned vibes, which is weird.
Oh, yeah.
Because the people like throwing shit at you.
The visuals are definitely disturbing. They got that down.
Dude, I
Whoa.
definitely want to play this.
Oh my god.
This looks fucking awesome.
Put a lot of work into physics and dismemberment.
Which is great because I... Oh, I'm fucking so stoked for that game.
Poor little baby.
Which is good because, like, in a horror game, obviously you want it to be scary, but at the same time, too, you want when you fight back to feel impactful and visceral. So, like, that's one thing that, like, Resident Evil 4 did so well is, like, you shoot a dude in the leg and you drop him. And
Yeah.
even though it's all in the moment, you're like, oh shit, I gotta run, you're able to stop them at the very least. And so it gives you that moment of, like, oh, I did something that
Yeah.
keeps me alive for another couple seconds. And that kind of had a similar vibe to it. But that game literally is doing a bunch of stuff that I feel like horror games need to have the balls to be doing big, crazy new things, and not just have like humanoid guy walking at you while attacking you, or like, you know, jump scare. But like they're doing some really ambitious shit with like the scares, like that guy bursting out of the wall and breaking the door down. That looked amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looked fucking cool.
All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
I played it, was alright.
Growing Martian zones.
I definitely heard a bunch of positive.
Yeah, it was decent.
To advance its Project Enterprise.
I love the mech designs and stuff, but I don't do PvP. So. That's a lot of guns. So next month. That was not a good trailer.
In this next title,
Okay, good.
small-scale
I was like,
players
that was
traverse the
pretty underwhelming.
oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Epic just publishing everything lately.
Mechanicals approaching.
We must now face a stark reality.
What was his ants?
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
It's funny seeing this happen at this scale. Oh, pretty smooth looking game.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Looks interesting.
Yeah.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
He was a little too excited in there.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Being a little heavy-handed with it. Not much mystery here.
Birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さてお待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Is lying to us or what?
Yeah, is that like a fucking misdirection?
Red herring or whatever?
Yeah.
Let's rumble.
Dude, Alex wants a piece. This guy is Street Fighter.
What the fuck is going on?
You good, bro?
No, he's not.
Street Fighter 6.
That's one way to announce the next 4. Dang, he looks cool.
Yeah, his animation's really good too. Dude, it's top heavy.
Shaped like an upside down beaker. I hate it already.
What is it? Does she always do that when she shoots?
It looks like it. It's just Team Fortress.
It's too late. Too late in the game to be making something like this.
Countdown begins.
So you grab a flag and you plant it somewhere?
It's just CTF and crack, it looks like.
Well, you don't just plant a flag in CTF, so I'm trying to figure out what the game mode is. That's something I hope they would have to get people to play, is if they added some game mode that you can't play somewhere else. That's where the budget went right there.
Wish list now.
Yeah, good luck. I don't think the game's gonna go very far.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Yeah, it looks okay.
Gotta rescue them. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out
Find Inspector Deck, find Rizzo, find Master Kill, find Jill, find Method, find Recon, you find Kappa, find Space Killer.
Like a reboot
is
of
the Wu-Tang Clan?
Can't remember now.
Find them.
Rise of the Deceiver. Another game with that visual style.
Someone's having a blast.
Ghostface Killer is
Probably
calling
someone who's
on
affiliated
you
with
to
that
rescue
project.
his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting.
Wasn't it
And it's the
Deceiver?
debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
What's Guild Wars 2 up to? Haven't played in a couple years.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me.
They should make a third one.
My story is
They should
yours.
just stop supporting this and make a third game. It's a big ask, I know, but I still remember when that game first came out. It was like so fucking exciting, and playing it was like a lot of fun. I want that again. This is a gacha game, right? I don't know, some like honky type game.
Netmarble, so it's
Yeah.
either that or an MMO.
They've just showed it like 3 times now, so I assume they're just pumping money into this.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came
Did you see there was some store, I think it was like on the East Coast, that was selling Switch 2s, and they were like stapling the receipt onto the box, and it was going through the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also
That person's getting in trouble.
a ton of Switch games running at 60 frames.
Classic animation
Yep.
style.
Like,
Enter
side by side of
a surreal
Animal
world
Crossing,
where you're
it
a
looked
down
like
on his
a
luck
different game
outcast
almost.
who has
Yeah,
to
kinda
battle
crazy.
his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Kazoo time?
Does this one run smooth?
Pretty cool. It's got that old like cartoon look as well.
Except for it's running at 120 frames per second.
It's silky smooth.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Man, Cuphead really inspired a lot of people.
I love it though.
Yeah, I like it a lot too.
Look a little unwell.
Yeah, it looks cool.
This is that Portal game, right?
Hey
Yeah, I
guys,
played the
I'm
beta
Ian
or whatever
Crew,
the hell.
the co-founder of
It's pretty fun.
1047 Games. When we
Just
started
feels like Halo
Splitgate
with
in our
portals.
dorm room, we just wanted to make a
halfway.
game we could play with our friends, and
Not for
20
me.
million of you played with us.
No, I heard there's
Now,
been a
with
bunch
the
of
help
fucking
from our amazing community,
people
we've built
angry about that
Splitgate
hat
together.
online. So
Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I
True.
wish we could have Titanfall 3.
true.
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
You have it downloaded. I need to try it.
Well, that was
the battle royal.
Point.
This is the epitome of sport. Here, splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast. You can't stop what you can.
My problem with Splitgate 2, from what I've played so far, is it's a fun FPS. It gives me that Halo vibe, and I think that's why the first one did so well. But the visual style doesn't do much for me. So like a battle pass doesn't excite me, or
Right.
cosmetics don't excite me. But gameplay was solid. I'm curious how the battle royale is gonna work though. 'Cause I think its big strength is its arena feeling. Plus, battle royales are so like not in vogue now. I know whenever I say shit like that, people are like, "Oh, they're popular." I'm like, "Yeah, the ones that worked are," but everybody for a while they were trying to make brand new ones, and none of them stick.
Yeah.
Because people are so invested in the ones they're playing already.
Well, it's the same problem MMOs are having,
Yeah,
right?
it's the exact
Like,
same thing.
You're gonna play WoW. You're gonna play Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, anytime like the new big thing happens, everyone is like they all rise together, but the ones that stick, they become like the standard, and after that, people will have spent so many fucking hours in those games that like unless you have a brand new idea that's amazing, you're not gonna be able to break into it. There's like a certain point in that wave that you're not gonna be able to bring a new one in.
Yeah.
And battle royales are at that point. Like, what's the last big battle royale?
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
With a song in my heart, ever since we've been loved, wherever I'm feeling blue, let it
Never mind. I was gonna say, is this that one old timey game that we only got like a glimpse of for like a split second, where he was like in like a train station or something, fighting people? Or was it a different game?
I don't know. I feel like we have seen this once already.
Well, if it's the game I'm thinking of, it was like a really brief trailer, so we didn't see a lot from it.
And these guys just make
this looks
good
fucking
games.
awesome. Just like visually, it's like great looking.
God. Fucking why?
You never show mercy.
Almost getting like Shenmue vibes.
I would argue all the games these guys make have
Sure.
Shenmue vibes. Definitely inspired a whole generation
A Jap then, huh?
of games.
Don't I look like one? You're not? So, what are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Yeah, Project Century. Looks fucking... Is that what it's called officially?
Looks like it.
Okay, cool. Looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are
That's interesting they changed that, because it did seem like it was older, like the time era, the original trailer, so it's interesting. There's like, let's make it a little later.
Very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
It's definitely the type to get excited.
He is excited, but he also recognizes that he gets to reveal these games.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to lose that, so he wants to be grateful. This is definitely Resident Evil 9. It looks like a Capcom game.
I can't imagine what it takes to make one of these. Their games are always so...
They make them pretty quick, so apparently it's not a lot, or they just got their shit together.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
Ashcroft.
Oh, coming.
What a mess.
Yeah.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago.
The character models are so good looking.
Mm-hmm.
Face the past. Grace.
What is this? Hey!
Stay close.
They're coming.
you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh, it's Raccoon City. Are you gonna be in Raccoon City?
That was very creative. That's not that far.
It's pretty far. I won't play it. They
Less
didn't
than
show
a year.
much. I fucking.
We'll play it. Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on
Yeah, people are going to be able to play it in
27th,
August. That means they're going to see it.
2026.
Yeah. It's got to be pretty far along.
Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All
I
right.
want to know
That's
more,
gonna do it for our
but
live Summer Game
I'm
Fest
already sold.
show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I
Just
know.
got to.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend.
I just want to see Resident Evil.
And make sure
Like
to
they
stay
showed it,
tuned for
obviously,
Day
but I
of
want to see
Death, which is
gameplay.
coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some
Okay,
of
we're not
the
going to
independent
watch
games we
that
showcased today.
part of the
Thanks so
video.
much,
If you guys
everyone.
want that, we can do it in a separate video, but I doubt it. No one ever talks about Day of the Dev,
That's going to
so.
do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
August. All right. All right. Well, that was Summer Game Fest. What do we think?
I mean, overall, it was a pretty good show. There was definitely some slow moments in there.
Especially all the gotcha game montages. I was like falling asleep almost.
But yeah, they did show off quite a few titles. I was honestly, especially in the beginning, it was very like just like go.
There's like 3 or 4 games in that thing that like legitimately got me excited. Like
Yeah.
a lot of like you guys know us, like specifically me, but both of us are like this. Like we appreciate almost everything we see typically. Like I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Oh, like, but like there's some games here I was like, oh shit, like that's actually like kind of fucking huge, which was nice.
Right.
They could bring that. Like this, I wasn't expecting this, and I wasn't expecting it to be this crazy. Also, their other game, The Cube, I'm
Yeah,
like
that looks interesting
super
for
fucking
sure.
interested in that. But anyway.
Yeah, no. So I mean, yeah, those were definitely two of the bigger surprises. God, I can't remember everything we saw. They
Yeah,
they
it's
showed
2 hours.
so much. Just overall, like just a lot of like games in here. But then like some of the games, especially like the newer ones, the quality has really gone up on a lot of these, like the visual and animation quality and stuff like that. So, which is nice to see, because I know this console generation has been a weird one.
Yeah, we entered it in a weird place, but
Yeah.
it's been one of the weirder ones.
Yeah, and so like we're finally getting more often, I should say, these like just higher fidelity games.
Yeah.
So, which is nice to see. I mean, some standouts for me, like I thought Code Vein was a lot of fun. It's nice to see a second one. So as long as they take that and they expand upon it, more customization features, a more seamless co-op experience, I'll probably love it. Atomic Heart 2 looks dope. I need to play the first one. Their Cube, like MMO-esque, because everyone wants to just throw around that word MMO.
Yeah, every time I hear that now, I'm like, okay, it's online.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean by that though nowadays.
The
so.
same thing with the whole Dune thing. Dune is a online survival game. Like, come on. which I want to play Dune. I've been wanting to play that though, so it wasn't really new. And then even in some of the smaller games, there's that one single dev Indian made game that looked pretty interesting. What was it? I'm drawing a huge blank now. The Lego game, the two-player co-op game.
Co-op one, yep.
That was a pleasant
cool.
surprise. I honestly didn't think I was going to give a crap when they said Lego.
There's 2 Lego games I thought looked interesting.
Yeah.
Lego Party, because it's Mario Party, and it's called Lego Party. And then that co-op one. That we saw 2 games that were very Haze-light influence.
Right.
Not that they invented co-op games, but that they definitely
That
are like
format,
the
though.
stars of doing games like that now. And we saw 2 people making their own, which I welcome. Like I would love more hard co-op experiences like that. And the Lego one actually not only looked like it was trying to just kind of get a piece of that pie, but it also had its own vibe going on, which I thought was pretty cool with how you're using the Lego pieces.
Yeah. Man, I'm drawing a blank. There was just so much shown.
There was a lot.
Yeah, I mean, outside of there was a spot there in the beginning of the later half of the show that felt a little slow with the Epic Games montage that did feature a lot of both mobile games and then just like games we'd already seen in the show.
Oh, Onimusha.
Onimusha looked dope. Yeah, seen that before, obviously, but this trailer showed some new stuff off.
Yeah,
the animations are buttery smooth in that. I'm hoping I enjoy it because I remember playing the original Onimusha, and I'm a different person now. I should probably revisit it, see if I like it now. But I did not like it back then, so that could change. Obviously, it could have changed, so I should give it a shot again.
I liked Onimusha enough, but I was never like a huge fan. But this definitely looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
What else was there? Yeah, I didn't care about that game at all. That was a weird one. That one where you're like the little ant soldier dude in this like high tech bug world.
Yeah,
I'm interested. I'm not like sold, but the action was super smooth in that, so that could be fun. I don't care about that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say
there
click
was
through
that.
like guess.
Yeah. And then there was just obviously Resident Evil at the end, which I don't play, but I always am always impressed by looking at them. I usually watch you play part, if not most of them, half the time. Anyways, that new horror game also was
I'm actually really excited about this.
Another one that I would probably just watch you play, but
yeah,
that has some pretty crazy scenes, and it does kind of remind me of Condemned, but it also with the person coming out of the wall reminds me of another one that you played, the one where you're down underground. Has all the crazy animations where people grab a hold of stuff. I think it's in Russia or something like that. Doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah, a lot of cool stuff here. Pretty solid show overall.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good show. There was a couple slow parts for sure, but there were some big reveals in my opinion as well that kind of counterbalanced that for me. Just because we're looking at it right now, this game is a huge highlight for me. It's rare. I play every horror game, especially indie horror games, so I'm gonna play games like this anyway. But it's been a while since we got a big AAA looking horror game that looks awesome. That's not part of an already established IP. It reminds me of the days of the 360 where you got games like Condemned where people were trying things out, or Fear. Those are both monoliths, so of course I bring both those up. They're great games, but the reason that reminds me of Condemned is just because of the emphasis on the enemy AI doing things that are dynamic and unpredictable. That was the big thing with Condemned too, is they wanted the criminals to feel like they're going to try and flank you, they're going to throw something at you, they're going to come out with you with a wrench. That had a similar vibe to it, which I thought was really fucking cool. So that's awesome. And then of course Resident Evil 9. We saw some characters, we saw some locations. We got the hint of Raccoon City, which I'm wondering if you're going to be playing there or visiting there, or I don't know what the format is. If this is an indicator of what this game is going to bring, the leaks were completely wrong, completely wrong. There's nothing here that's even attached to those leaks, so that's kind of refreshing. Maybe Capcom put fake leaks out there to throw people off. I don't know, but because the original leaks were it's supposed to be based off of the location's supposed to be based off Bangkok. It's supposed to be more open world, might be, if it's just Raccoon City. And you're supposed to play as Leon Kennedy, and the rumors kept bouncing between him and Jill or him and Chris. But if you're playing as this Ashcroft, I forgot her first name, then yeah, they were completely wrong. So, but it looks awesome. I'm excited for anything Resident Evil. Capcom is in a great place right now when it comes to all their games, and Resident Evil is in a really great place right now too. So, yeah, anything with Resident Evil stamped on it, I'm fucking there for. So, this looks awesome. Can't wait to find out more about it. I want to see gameplay. This Stranger Than Heaven game looks fucking awesome. It's interesting that they've changed some stuff about it when it comes to the date and just some general things. They changed the name. Of course, the other thing was just the project name, but this is looking really good. It's also looking not just like Yakuza. I mean, it's definitely got some shared DNA, walking around these small districts, interacting with people, doing like, story-centric missions or whatever, but there's a lot of cool things happening where like the guy was on the ground with a gun pulling it on him and stuff like that. There's like a mercy system where you can like, decide to finish them off or let them go. So it has its own vibe, and I love the visual aesthetic, so that's cool. I'm not going to go find it, but Atomic Heart 2 looked awesome. Reminded me I need to go back and beat the first one. And then that Cube game, I don't know why that seems so exciting to me, but like the graphics were awesome, the visual style was awesome. It said it's part of the Atomic Universe or whatever the hell, so that's interesting. So it kind of has a similar looking vibe to it, but the idea that it's like an online shooter on a dynamic moving cube.
I really hope they take advantage of the style and let you have like crazy cosmetics and stuff, because it looks like something like I would love to collect. Like the visuals of the game is very attractive to me.
Yeah,
so,
I like the way things look in that game.
I'd
so
love to collect cosmetics and stuff like that.
They got a big opportunity there that they could take up if they really get ambitious with it. So, what else? There's so many things showed off. Well, I guess Dune, but that comes out in like 2 days. I'll be picking that up anyway. This social deduction game was interesting looking to me.
It's got a lot going on in it.
Yeah, that's why I assume when it comes out and I can play it, it's either gonna suck or there's gonna be a method to the madness, and it's all gonna make sense after you play it. Because even like when you look at a game, they're not the same. But when you look at the game like the finals, if you've never played it before and you just watch like a trailer real quick of like people just throwing cubes and all this crazy shit happening, you're like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, it's a shooter, but what the hell's going on? But then you play it and you understand all the mechanics, and then it all just kind of clicks. In a game like that, I'm seeing people doing social deduction, but then everybody's just unloading at each other with machine guns and shit. I'm like, how do you get to that scenario where that happens? But maybe an event happens where everybody's just like, oh, fuck it, pull your gun out and start shooting each other. So I'll have to try it out to see, what they're really working with. That is Atomic Heart 2. Code Vein 2, very excited about that. I don't love the first game, but I think it's super solid. I don't remember what we graded it, but I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's a solid Souls-like.
Yeah, it just has some stuff that needs improved upon.
Yeah, and with a sequel, hopefully they can do that. Yeah. So Death Stranding 2 will likely be my game of the year, so I'm definitely excited for that. And then Mortal Shell 2 is looking pretty interesting. Yeah. I was one of the only people that I know who wasn't super in love with the first game. When that game came out, people were like really talking it up. I played it, I thought it was fine, but some of the mechanics just seemed not interesting. This seems to be doing the Lords of the Fallen approach and reinventing the game while trying to keep it similar, because this looks like a different beast. The reason I could even identify when we first saw it is because I saw the main character who has that like blank, smooth body that can just shift into other things.
Yeah.
But outside of that, this has a lot more going on with like the enemy designs. The finishers are super brutal. There's guns. Was there guns in the first game? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm talking, out of pocket, out of school here. But this just looks like a bigger, crazier game. And so hopefully they're doing the Lords of the Fallen approach and going like, we feel like we didn't nail the first one. Let's really fucking go out there with the second one, because I love the newest Lords of the Fallen. It's fucking awesome. And so hopefully they can do the same thing for me, where I can look at the first one and go, you didn't really nail it. Sequel's good though. So, yeah, I'm not gonna try to sit here and remember every single thing we saw though for 2 hours. It was a lot, but I do think overall it was a really good presentation. A lot of really exciting stuff that I'm looking forward to, and I think they pretty much brought it. So yeah, good. Just a couple slow parts. So with that, I'm gonna give this. I want to give it an A-, but I also gave the Sony presentation A-, but the Sony presentation had like no fat on it. So I'm probably gonna give this a really strong B+. I think the big announcements deserve like an A though. I just want to put that out there. There are some really big games here that I really want to play, but because it's a Jeff Keighley thing and it's a big presentation, they got to make enough money to make these presentations. There's a lot of advertisements, a lot of fat, but the presenters I thought did a good job. Nobody was super cringy or annoying, which was appreciated.
Just once.
Who?
Her. When she made that joke and then comment about it, I was like, okay, whatever, dude.
Yeah, I forgot about that, but yeah.
But it was a small moment.
She's not a stand-up comedian, but she thought she could try it for a second.
Otherwise, she did great. So
yeah, she was less annoying than some of the presenters they've had. There's that one girl,
the IGN girl.
And she's from GameSpot, but the IGN girl who's always drunk.
Yeah.
She's kind of annoying, although she's gotten better over the years. But
she has,
the first couple times. This is Day of the Devs. I'm like, I don't remember seeing this. Yeah. What would you grade it?
I'm also gonna go B+, mostly because they're like I brought it up a couple times now, but there was a pocket in the show that I was very aware of me sitting in this chair.
I legit was like getting tired.
Yeah,
I was like, I could go take a nap.
And it's funny for me because like I do play gacha games, and I for me as a good like it gives me a daily grind game, right? Because I like having that. I don't want to see that in these shows.
I don't even mind seeing it. It's just they spend a lot of time when they do it.
Yeah.
It's like a string of them, and they're like long previews, and I'm like, I get it, you're advertising for the games, but like, I don't want to sit here for like fucking the next 3 minutes watching this.
Yeah, and if I know anything about like a lot of the fandoms behind those games, anyways, they've been checking leaks for months before. You're not showing them anything new,
yeah, you're letting people like me know the game exists.
Yeah, and I don't feel it's the same audience. So,
yeah.
That being said, the middle was a little rough, and so I can't give it an A for sure. But there was a lot of really good games shown off, and a lot of surprises, which I love because that's like half the reason I watch these is to get surprised. I like the whole package of like a show and a presentation that you get these reveals and stuff. I like a trailer drop from time to time. Don't get me wrong, like it's exciting to just get a trailer, but there's something about like the show format that I just enjoy watching. So, yeah.
All right, well, it's 2 B+. We both seem to have liked the show. Definitely something for everyone here. Let us know in the comments what you guys take from this presentation. What were some of the big highlights for you? Maybe there's some big disappointments. What are you most excited about? What do you wish they would have showed off? Grand Theft Auto 6. And let us know everything you think about the comments below when it comes to Summer Game Fest. Also, is there anything out there that we should be reacting to right now? I know there's some smaller things happening, but the next thing we're going to be watching is Xbox. This year, I don't think Ubisoft's doing anything, and I don't think EA's doing anything. There's normally more people doing presentations, but this year it seems like there's only like 3.
I think a lot of them have just opted to join someone else's at this point.
Which they should, but Ubisoft's such a weird place that they're just like trying to get one game to do well, so... I don't think they're in a place to be presenting a bunch of games at once, so which is a sad state for Ubisoft. But that's a different topic. But yeah, if there's something we missed, let us know in the comments below. But that's going to do it for this TLG React. Stay tuned. We're going to do the Xbox One right now. And until we see you there, have a good one, guys, and take it easy.